Hi, my name is Jennifer Vale, and I'm really excited to share with you my project. It is entitled I Love You But, and it is a qualitative research into family response to serious mental illness. I had the wonderful opportunity to work with Dr. Borg for this project. A lot of people in the United States and in the world in general have a mental illness, but they're not the only ones being impacted by it. It's also their family members, the ones who care for them. They're also being impacted by the stress and the stigma that comes with the mental illness. For this project, I wanted to see how did different family members cope with having a loved one with a serious mental illness, and how did they go about finding information and deciding on how to best to care for their family members with a serious mental illness. There is already some research done in the aspect of stress management and coping mechanisms, but not a lot on the decision-making aspect. So that's what I was gonna do. And I also was really interested to see if social or cultural background affected any of these differences and if religion played a role at all. In order to find these answers, I attended family support group meetings and peer support group meetings hosted by NAMI here in Gainesville, and I also conducted interviews. My project is still in work in progress, which means I will continue gathering data. I've conducted 3 interviews so far, and from these interviews and from the observations that I did by going to these meetings, I was able to find some major themes, which include acceptance, resignation, hope, and selfless caring. And what that means is that people who have someone that they care about with a serious mental illness, they are not putting a lot of effort and time into coping themselves with their stress. Instead, most of their effort and focus is going into caring for their loved ones with a serious mental illness and finding them coping mechanisms. I also found that people who have hope, they believe that their loved ones will eventually get better and will recover from their mental illness. And what that means is that they believe that their loved ones will be able to live a successful, healthy, and functionally able life. Whereas people who have resignation, they don't have that hope anymore. They don't see that their family members will ever be able to recover from their mental illness. And they also see acceptance as others from outside of their family members, their immediate family members, being able to accept and understand their loved ones with a serious mental illness. And if others are able to accept their loved ones, then they themselves are able to cope better with the stigma of a serious mental illness. That is some of my findings. I have a lot more, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you.